What's going on, guys? Today we are grading all of the golden ticket drop 9 players, and yes, I'm back in this setup. I know I had some pre-recorded videos ready for the weekend. I didn't miss yesterday's upload, but we are back in this setup, so new content can be released. I know I didn't miss Ultimate Legends on Saturday, as well as golden tickets drop 8 on Saturday, but we are back, and I will be live tonight on Twitch for the Season 7 reveal stream. Make sure you come through. We're not going to be live for long, but we're going to be live for the reveal stream 6:30 to whenever that thing ends. So make sure you follow me on Twitch. Link in the description. 6:30 Eastern time. Come through. Come chill for the Season 7 reveals. But without further ado, actually, I forgot to say one thing. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We are in the dry seasons of Madden. If you're watching the videos and watching the content, support it any way possible. It's of course appreciated on that road to 50,000 subscribers, and of course 67%. The numbers probably changed at this point. I gotta look at it. Of you guys who watch videos are actually not subscribed. So that's you. Hit the subscribe button, turn those notifications, but let's get started without further ado. So first up, we have Kayvon Thibodaeux. I haven't actually seen these cards' abilities yet. This is my first time seeing them, so you're going to see my raw reactions here. Kayvon Thibodaeux gets Reinforcement 1, Double or Nothing 1. There was one thing that I missed the other day on Aiden Hutchinson's card, and that was the 1 AP Momentum Shift, which was actually a pretty big, or 0 AP, I think it's 0 AP Momentum Shift that charges pretty quickly, so I didn't miss that one when I was grading his card, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. I'm not going to miss that today if we have something special on these cards. But here's the 0 AP ability slots: Tackle Supreme, Edge Threat Elite, No Outsiders, and Lurk Artist if he plays 6-1. And when I click off and pull him off the line of scrimmage, it's obviously pretty good. But I like, Edge Threat Elite's pretty good. Of course, that's like under pressure, but I guess at this point, everyone kind of has Fearless. No Outsiders is also pretty good, and then Tackle Supreme is also a good one there. With Reinforcement, I feel like you don't really need Reinforcement on this card. I mean, for 1 AP, is it even worth it? I feel like in a very niche scheme, it's worth it. And that niche scheme is just going to be 6-1. As far as the stats go, I would expect the man coverage. I mean, I guess the COD, this card can actually legitimately be a user. He gets Lurk Artist and he gets Reinforcement for 1. This card could actually just straight up be a user. The only problem is going to be his coverage stats, which I'm surprised that whoever made this card didn't boost. It felt like they were going down the path of pass coverage, dual threat guy. You know what I mean? It's kind of what it felt like, but they didn't give him zone or man, so you have to kind of be on the card. But I guess Reinforcement's good for the KOs. As far as grading this card against other golden tickets, I would probably give him like an A minus. Looks pretty good. I wish that instead of Reinforcement, this was a, Colossus or an Unstoppable Force. Would have been a little bit better there. Or even a dual threat would have been better, which probably would have been a lot better because, again, it feels like this guy was trying to go with the dual threat scheme. Guy that you can drop into coverage as well. I mean, I feel like dual threat would have been perfect there, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go A. I'm gonna go more A minus on this card because he's pretty niche as to what scheme he fits in and how the cards are gonna play. Because the reality of it is, you're not probably gonna use her. You're not just gonna use her Kayvon Thibodeaux. Let's go find the next one. Let's do Dillon next. This card could be interesting. The only problem is that I guess he's 247. I think he's right at the juke move threshold. I think he might miss it though. I'm not 100% sure. The weights, I'm better with the clean weights. I know it's like 245, 250. I'm not sure what happens to the in-betweeners, but does he get, okay, he does. Oh, he does get Freight Train free. Freight Train, Bruiser, or Freight Train. I would just go Backfield Master because it adds better catching. Actually, he got rid of route running. I didn't know it got rid of route running. I never noticed that this year, but route tech. So receiving back for the 1 APs though. You're definitely going to want to go evasive. So probably what? Evasive, Freight Train. If you want to go pass catcher, you can go either route tech. Probably route technician will be better. Because catching, yeah, but if you see a KO, it's still going to come out. So I would go for the better route running. So route tech, bruiser, or sorry, route tech, yeah. Oh no, sorry, you can't do that. Yeah, no, yeah. Route tech, Freight Train, and evasive. Again, you can go bruiser if you feel those animations make a difference. But for me, I feel like they're all just too slow, even with bruiser, and you don't use them enough. You're going to use the route tech a lot more. It'll be a lot more effective. Let's see the stats though on AJ. Of course, the build's good. Big body, 99 speed, 99 acceleration. To give him those stats, I'm sure he's missing something. Good juke move, good COD, good trucking, good stiff arm. He's pretty good. Can even be like a kind of a decent fullback, kind of a all-in-one piece out there on the field for you at the fullback, out of the backfield. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I would probably go, I would say A, or A plus if he does get the good juke in him. A plus is no. I would give him an A plus because he's immediately one of the best running backs in the game. I'm planning on making a running back tier list. I am gonna test this card's juke move before I make that video because I want to see if he has the good juke animation. So we're definitely gonna look at that before we grade him finally. So I think he's an A- to A+ card depending on if he has the good juke move or not. If he has the good juke move, the card's gonna be a demon. Even without it, I think he's supposed to give him an A. Because he's pretty much just like a lighter Brandon Jacobs, pretty much. Brandon Jacobs is like 260, which is crazy. So he has the bad juke animation, but he's kind of playing around that threshold. And I really like being able to get Freight Train as an ability, because it never turns off. So that's definitely a plus there. I think he's actually the first golden ticket that gets it, right? Unless I missed one on Saturday when I wasn't here, which I don't know if I did. Who were the golden tickets the other day? Yeah, no, we had Marshawn Lynch. Let me look at Marshawn Lynch real quick. I didn't even look at his card. Is Marshawn Lynch a demon like that? Let's see Marshawn Lynch. The card art looks really good. Did they give I'm sure they gave him one, because at this point it's standard, right? Yeah, they gave him it too. I mean, if I had to choose one between Marshawn and AJ Dillon, I guess it depends on the juke animation, right? They're pretty similar. But at this point, it's June, it's mid-June. They just revealed the Madden 25 cover. We're splitting hairs at this point. Use who you want. You know what I mean? Use who you want at the end of the day. All right, we got to find, let's go to, we'll go Alge Crumpler. We'll go Alge Crumpler. Sure. Why not? Okay, let's see what Alge's got. So here are the abilities for Alge. Of course, Vanguard's going to be the big one. Did they give him Vanguard oh, they did. Vanguard, oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, I don't really know what else you'd give a tight end, to be honest. Maybe like red zone threat would have been nice here, but I really don't mind Route Tech Jukebox with Vanguard. That's a very good setup to me. He is not going to get the good juke animation, but still, it makes a difference. 6'2", not a big body, but that 1 AP Vanguard always lit up as an ability I know is going to be enticing for a lot of people. So I'm going to go A+ for Crumpler. I think as like a traditional tight end, you know, he's only 6'2". He's not like a big body, but it might actually be better. I guess finding like smaller tight ends that can kind of fit between. I'm going to give him an A+. I think Alge's actually a really good golden ticket. Really good. So shout out to, I know TJ made this one. Shout out to TJ for making this one. And there is team chems, by the way, for those who aren't familiar with Alge's game. But very good card here. I'm going to go A. This is it's well put together. It may have been a little bit better, but I do think, you know, finding a smaller tight end that gets Vanguard to avoid KOs, there's value in that. So I'm going to go A+ for Alge. And our last card of the day is going to be Deion Primetime Sanders, the second greatest man-to-man corner of all time. Of course, we know the stats. Did they give him good tackling stats? So that's what I'm interested to see. And, okay, 99 tackling. Okay, and 99 hit power. This is probably the best tackling Deion I can remember, unless we had a juiced one like this last year. But that is crazy for a Deion card. Of course, after the catch, he's going to be crazy. Right? I guess after the interception or on kick returns. But the stats are crazy. Of course, the man zone and press is all there. So they kind of filled all the holes that Deion normally has. Pause. And the stats are pretty good. So let's see the abilities here. Mid-zone tackle supreme. We need like a universal or a reinforcement or something like this up here. Avalanche doesn't tickle me that way. So I guess you could go deep zone, mid-zone, right? Deep zone, mid-zone, and because I don't think Avalanche is. I mean, I guess you would just return man maybe, because like to me, I guess just toss Avalanche out there. Because to me, Avalanche, it's free. I don't think Avalanche is as effective without Enforcer Supreme, and I've noticed recently, even with Enforcer Supreme, you're not going to be getting those fumbles. So it depends. You can go Enforcer Supreme or Return Man. I don't think Lurk Artist is really worth it over these two abilities. I did like Return Man. That was on his, I think, Ultimate Legend card. He had it pre-baked. It was pretty good. But definitely deep zone, mid zone. And then you can kind of choose between. I think I would probably choose between these two, but that third one is there for you. So this Deion card, I would probably give like an A. I think against the other corners in the game. I mean, he's not better than Revis's card that gets Bottleneck lit up the whole game and Universal covers the whole game. He's not better than that. Stack up against the other DBs in the game, he's solid, but this definitely it would have been nice to definitely have seen this get reinforcement or universe or something like that. I mean, I know he gets it here, but again, like on Revis, it's glitchy when you're stacking up Bottleneck and Universal. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. Or I probably would have went deep. I guess if you couldn't put the one, I guess if you could have put Universal in the 0 AP, I would have went Universal here. Or Reinforcement. Reinforcement would probably have been better. I probably would have went Reinforcement here. You don't wouldn't really even need Deep Zone anymore, so that would open up Avalanche or Return Man for you, if you wanted to. Or yeah, I'd probably go Mid Zone then. Reinforcement, Mid Zone, so you get all the zone KOs, and then just maybe toss on. You have the choice between these two if you wanted to. So that probably would have been a better setup. But yeah, I'll go A for Deion against the golden tickets and the other 99s in the game as well. He's fine. No, we'll go A. Okay. I feel like I'm being kind of lenient with the grades right now. But, I mean, this is a Deion saying, we know Deion plays well. And he fills up all his holes. Like I said, pause. But he does. He can play man, can play zone, compress, and can tackle on this card. So I'm going to go A. I'll go A+. Because we know this card's going to play great. We know he's going to play well above his attributes, as all Deion cards do. And the abilities are good enough where you can put him in positions to definitely do that. So that is drop 9 golden tickets. I know I did miss. I do want to kind of touch on the other golden tickets that I missed. The one in particular was, where is the man? I know we had Joel, but no one's really, I guess his price did go down. But where is RG3? So RG3 I wanted to look at. I actually haven't seen this card. I've been hearing that he's the best QB in the game. Or he's crazy. Obviously gonna have the golden ticket ability stacks. And then let's see the abilities here. So Tactician, Evasive. Okay, so you probably want to go Tactician. Set feet lead, and then what? Fearless, and what? You go dots on him? Is that what people are doing? Or pro reads? Is that the meta? I feel like I saw dudes running Truz on him, but probably set feet, Fearless 0, and then Tactician 1. Is probably the play, right? Because I feel like going Evasive doesn't make much sense, right? Or maybe you go, oh no, it's probably better to go set feet, Fearless, Tactician, and then go Truz as an ability. It's probably better comps there. But Angry Runs, I also kind of would want Angry Runs with Truz. I feel like Angry Runs Truz combo would go crazy, and those are RG's team cams, so pretty good ones there. And we also had, who was it? Joe Alt, right? We had Joe Alt and TJ Watt. Let's compare TJ Watt to what Kayvon Thibodaeux looked like. I wonder if that person tried to do the same thing. I wonder. Let's see. What are his secondary? Oh, he gets right outside linebacker. Okay, so of course all the pass rush chems. Okay, he's probably gonna get Avalanche, right? So I do like this combo, but then you lose Edge Strut Elite, and I feel like it's not that much value in that, honestly. If you have like an under pressure, there's not much, or unstoppable force, there isn't that much value in edge threat. So what if you play 6-1, you probably would go flat zone or mid zone, and then yeah, I don't hate that setup at all. TJ's more, he's focused. He's focused on one thing, whereas on Kayvon Thibodeaux. But again, I guess one thing I'm kind of missing on Kayvon Thibodeaux mentally is the fact that he does get someone's honking. Someone doesn't like what they hear outside. Okay, all right, okay. But I guess you can just go dual threat here, right, and cover that up. Cover up the reinforcement there. If you want like dual threat, you can obviously go. Maybe that was the vision. I guess the vision was maybe go on reinforcement and then you can go with like unstoppable, with an unstoppable force. But I feel like I would rather have them flip it, so you have the choice. So it would be unstoppable force in that always on slot, and then reinforcement can be something you put on here. I'm gonna stick with the gray on the table. But yeah, pretty solid drop today. Pretty solid drop. Hopefully we get some more drops here throughout the year. Probably gonna be a tier list for tomorrow, but come through Twitch live stream tonight, 7:30 or 6:30 Eastern time for the season 7 reveal stream. Like I said, it's not gonna be a long stream. We're gonna be live for the reveals. So I hope to see you there. Link in the description. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later. I will see you later.